All right, we are here for Sunday Night Football right now. Sunday Night Football, Chiefs and Texans. Gonna get started any minute now. And we got the game on our TV. Super exciting. Man, is my mic working? Oh, my mic's working. My camera's working. We started the game on time today. We just hit 211 subscribers on this channel. Very excited about that. That is our third subscriber of the day. We are growing. We are going here. And we are ready to watch some Sunday Night Football after a very disappointing Arizona Cardinals game. I'm looking for any sort of good game to watch to make up for that. So I'm really hoping this Chiefs and Texans game is actually a good one because, man, oh man, was that Cardinals game a disappointment. So let's get it going. What is up, Cardinal Gaming? What is up, bro? Glad to have you here. We need to get our welcome messages set up in the chat. Instead of the Cardinals jersey, I took it off. They don't deserve it. I'm still wearing the beanie. I should have put my Texas Tech one on because that's where I went to school. But I got my dog all over my shirt tonight. My dog is on my shirt, my little puppy. He's right down here below me as well. He's a happy boy, but he's all over my shirt. I feel like that's more fun than whatever the heck the Cardinals jersey. People would come in here and be like, why are you wearing a Cardinals jersey? Good to see you, dude. I was streaming the Cardinals game, and let's just say it was a rough one. It was a rough one to stream. I don't know how to like your comments on here unless I'm on my phone. Maybe I could do it on my phone. This game's going to start any minute now. And then we're going to get this going. Hopefully the Chiefs-Texans game is better. Your team sucks as well. Are you a Cardinals fan? I see you say you're a Cardinal Gaming. Yeah, you're a Cardinals fan. I'm a Cardinals fan. I streamed the Cardinals game earlier, and it was not great. And my AFC team is the Broncos. At least they won. So that's good. But we're hoping for a better game in any way here today. Any game better than what we had. Hopefully get more people in the stream tonight. And we had like 6 during the Cardinals game, so hopefully we get some more. Let's turn our camera and bring it down a little bit. There we go. We got some wings. We're going to be chilling watching this play-by-play for the Chiefs and Texans game tonight and snacking on some wings. We're going to have a much more chill and happy time than we had during the Cardinals game because that was not a fun experience. Right now, they're interviewing Mahomes on the field before the game starts up tonight. Mahomes wants to go out there and win. I don't blame him. We just hit 211 subs. We need a new quarterback for the Cardinals. Yeah. The problem is I don't know if we're going to be able to draft a quarterback that's actually good enough to turn the franchise around with this draft class. I really don't know if we have someone. Yeah, Jacoby's not the guy. I don't think Kyler Murray's the guy either. I don't think we'd win with either quarterback right now. The Cardinals have been really struggling with either quarterback. And man, Brissett looked really bad in the second half today. He's been looking so like promising for not like a guy who's going to fix the Cardinals, but he's been looking so promising in general as like at least our offense will look more productive and maybe win some games, but nope, absolutely not. But I don't know if we'd be winning with Kyler either. We're almost ready for the kickoff in the Chiefs and Texans game here tonight. I'm going to take off my hat, my beanie. This isn't a Cardinals game. This is a Chiefs game. Texans game. I'll put that over there. I already made the post-game rant for the Cardinals. Already made that rant. That will get posted probably tomorrow because by the time this game is over, I'll be too tired to keep working on YouTube today because I've been going at it for like 6 straight hours. So I'll get that post-game rant for the Cardinals up probably tomorrow because I was not happy. but be on the lookout for that. I already told a few other people about it. But the whole defense didn't even try. They all gave up on the team. Yeah, but thanks for hanging out here. That's great. I always get the really hot wings. They're like super hot. All right, kickoff about to go up in the air. No, man, this chicken's hot. Oh, that kickoff's going to go out to the 34 for the Chiefs. Pretty good return. Pretty good start for them. Wreck'em Tech, Patrick Mahomes. I love Patrick Mahomes. He went to Texas Tech where I graduated. He's a really good guy. Does a lot for our town where my college is at. I really don't want the Chiefs to win, though. They've won enough. As much as I like Mahomes, I'm like, we're good. We don't need the Chiefs to win anymore. He's already got 3 Super Bowl wins. He can hold off for a little bit. So I'm rooting for the Texans tonight. We are the 8th pick still? We're still the 8th pick? That's crazy. The Cardinals are still the 8th pick. I thought for sure after this week we're going to drop down to like the 4th pick or the 5th pick because the Titans beat the Browns. If I'm right, yeah, the Titans beat the Browns. So they got their second win. I feel like there are some people winning that are near us. The Saints won. The Saints won also over the Buccaneers. So that's a crazy game. Already a bad injury on the field. Everyone's down right now. Everyone's down on the knee. 14-43. Only the kickoff and the first play of the Chiefs drive. That's all that we've had so far. And unfortunately, we have an injury already that looks bad enough that a lot of people are down on a knee right now. Let me put my question in the chat for today. It's a not pleasant to look at leg injury is what they're saying, which is awful. Awful news. Don't want any injuries. Not putting any weight on the left leg, that's a season-ending injury for sure, especially this late in the season. Number 64 for the Chiefs. That is a bummer start to the Sunday Night Football game. All right, there's the poll. Who will win today's game? Chiefs, Texans. I think I spelled Chiefs wrong. We'll adjust it. Let me see. It's an I. I always flip the I and the E every time. Dang it. We're going to do it again. We'll do it again. Okay, second down and 7 handoff. It's going to go for 2 yards. That is Pacheco for a 2-yard gain. It is 3rd and 4 for pass is incomplete. 3 and out for the Chiefs to start today, and the Texans will get the ball first. The Texans will get the ball back, at least. All right, we are all set. We've been streaming for about 10 minutes now. The Texans get the ball for the first time today. And the Chiefs fans are nice and loud at Arrowhead tonight. CJ Stroud under center. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. And they're going to look to see what they can get started here. Stroud going to fall off on 1st down. He's going to get about 5 yards on the ground. Is that Nick Chubb? Let's see who that is. Could be Marks. It's going to be 2nd down and about 5 for the Texans here. Got about half of what they needed on 1st down. See if the Texans actually have a better record than the Chiefs right now at 7-5 versus 6-6 for the Chiefs, and that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. It's a weird thing to think that the Chiefs don't have a very good record this year, but they don't. Handoff on 2nd and 4 is going to go for 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Texans, trying to avoid punting just like the Chiefs did on their first drive. Oh, man. My voice has gone from the other stream. 12:30. 3rd and 1 in the I formation for the Texans. All right, guys, we're going to pull this. We're going to pull this up here. Christian Kirk makes a catch for 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Texans. Stroud rolling out to the right on 2nd and 4. He's going to avoid a sack, and he's going to keep trying to run. He's going to get about a yard and then run out of bounds. 3rd down and 3 for the Texans. Oh, bless me. Holding on the defense. That'll give a 1st down to the Texans immediately. That is awesome for them. Keep that drive moving. See what we can do here. First and 10 from the 35 for the Texans. Let's see what happens on this play. 1st and 10. He's going to get sacked. Who got him? There's a flag on the field as well. We got some laundry. Let's see what the call is here. That ball is going to go backwards. That's a holding on the offense is what they're signaling. Holding. 79 of the offense. Dariante Ursary. That's quite a handful of a name. Try to say that 10 times fast. Ariante Ursary. What a hand. Tillery came in and got the sack. Stroud tried to scramble away for a second, but could not get away from those two. 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. Going to get about 3 yards or 4. Going to make it a third and medium to long for the Texans. There's 10 minutes left in the first quarter. No score yet in the game. Karloftis came in for the tackle. They're still is. And now they're moving out receivers to the left, one tight end to the right, running back to the left of CJ Stroud, and now 13's in motion. Stroud takes the snap, looking to throw. He's going to get this ball over to Collins, but he's not going to catch it. That's incomplete down at the feet of Nico Collins, and it's going to be 4th and 8. The Chiefs have forced a punt. Looks like this might be a defensive battle based on the first 2 possessions of this game. And it's interesting to see. We're going to see how long this continues for the Kansas City Chiefs Texans tonight. Neither offense got anything going on the first drive. That looked like a little bit of contact, but that was not a good enough pass to be catchable before the pass got to the receiver. Punt is up in the air. And it's going to be fair caught at the 25 by Xavier Worthy. Looks like it's a chilly day in Kansas City, and you've got Mahomes with the jacket on trying to keep his arms warm. And we're going to go to commercial break here in the game, but it'll probably be about 2 minutes long, and then we'll get back to the. But yeah, go ahead and vote in the poll who you think. Got 1 vote for the Texans so far. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have a vote yet. We'll see. Welcome in. Come hang out with me. I'm going to watch Sunday Night Football. I just watched the Cardinals game. It was very depressing, so I had to put on a fun party shirt. And so we're watching Sunday Night Football now. Hopefully it'll be a better game than whatever the Cardinals' excuse for a game was. I got some wings and some soda. Come hang out while we watch it and grab yourself a snack. We're going to be doing play-by-play and reacting the whole game. Let's see how my fantasy team did today. I had Michael Wilson, so that was pretty good. I also had Jordan Love and Christian Watson, who went off today. I still could lose. That's crazy. My fantasy team has not won at all this year. We're almost back from commercial break. You're not missing anything in this Sunday Night Football action. I'm picking. I think the Texans are going to win tonight, personally. I'm going to take the Texans to win tonight. There's 2 votes for the Texans to win tonight's game. No votes for the Chiefs yet, but we will have plenty of people hopping in and out while we do this stream tonight. So we'll see how many people end up thinking the Texans are going to win. Maybe that'll change as the stream goes on. All right, we're back from commercial break, and they're showing these really cool walk of lights in the Kansas City area, probably. If you have a walk of lights in your area, probably check it out. Always really cool. Okay, Chiefs starting. Second possession of the game for them. See if any team can get really anything going offensively. So far, nada. 1st and 10. Mahomes going to quickly throw out to Worthy on the right side. He's going to get about a 11-yard gain and a first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. And they are rolling down the field. So the guy who got hurt on that first play of the game is an offensive lineman for the Chiefs, and he's questionable to return in this game. So we'll see how that affects them. Now, Essa Poole. Essa. We have some very interesting names on this Chiefs team, and also the Texans have a pretty interesting name for their players. Catch going to be by Rice. He's going to get about 5 yards. That's a simple name. They are announcing the Texans' defensive players. You know, the Texans started the year really bad. All of a sudden, they've picked it up and have really decided to start playing some really good football. So it's awesome to see them, playing a little better. I like when the Texans are good because they've never really been like, they've been good, but they've never been a team that's like, oh, we're going to the AFC Championship this year. But Chet trying to rush here on 2nd and 5. He's not going to go anywhere. Lucky to maybe get a yard on this play. Gonna be 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs here. We may have a 3rd straight punt if they can't get a first down. Definitely going to be passing on this play, though. Wonder if it'll be a quick pass after. Maybe another screen pass like the last time. Mahomes looking to pass on 3rd down. It is a quick pass, but it's batted in the air. Mahomes catches his own pass, and he's going to get sacked. Is it called a sack if you pass it to yourself and then go down, or is it just a catch for a loss? Because that's a completion and a loss. It's not a sack. He threw the ball, got batted in the air. He catches his own pass, tries to stiff arm a D lineman, and goes down for about a 10-yard loss. So I think that's a pass completion for negative 10 yards to Mahomes, which is a hilarious stat. We have one vote for the Chiefs now. 33% Chiefs, 67% Texans on who's going to win today's game. But the Chiefs are going to be punting here on 4th and 14. 3 straight punts in the game combined between both teams. Ball is caught at the 13 by the returner. He's going to get it to the 25, the 30, out to 35 before he runs out of bounds. And there are 6 minutes 45 left in the first quarter. And the Texans are going to get the ball back after the break. But there are no commercial breaks on my channel here on the stream. So you just hang out and we will just hang out watching the game together. Well, we get more and more people in here as the game continues on. This new movie Anaconda with Jack Black, I wonder what this is. Is this actually like a scary snake movie or is it a funny movie? It's got Paul Rudd and Jack Black. Like, it has to be funny. Yeah, it looks like it's about a big snake, but it's also terrifying while also being funny. Anything with a snake in it for me is terrifying. I can't stand, like, snakes are scary. I can't stand it. But how about those Cardinals? They suck today. My Cardinals. Do you guys like snakes? I don't like snakes. I'm like Indiana Jones with snakes. And I'm not talking about poor Daniel Jones, who I think popped his Achilles today. The Colts season is over. Just as soon as it was starting, it's over. Let's run through the scores in the league. NFL, let's see all the scores that we had today. There were a lot of teams on bye this week, but Lions beat the Cowboys. Titans beat the Browns, got their 2nd win of the season, and apparently there was a really bad play that Shedeur did horrible on to end the game. It was embarrassing. Seahawks smacked up on those Falcons. They continue. They got their 10th win. They continue to roll. Jaguars beat the Colts, who, lost Daniel Jones. So, yeah, I really think their season's over. Anthony Richardson's not going to win them anything, I don't think. The Vikings goose-egged the Commanders 31-0. And just looking at that, Jaden Daniels played for them today. Jaden Daniels was the quarterback for the Commanders today. And they did nothing. 31-0. They had actually a worse loss, I'd say. That's a worse loss than the Cardinals had today against the Rams. Daniels went 9 of 20 for 78 yards and an interception. That's a really bad performance. I wonder if that first year was a fluke for him. I don't know. Anyways, we're back from commercial break in this game. We'll continue walking through the scores during the commercial breaks just so we have something to talk about. But let me know if there's anything you want to chat about in the comments or chat with each other. We're going to keep adding the stream as we go throughout the night and watch this game together. Stroud on 1st and 10 is going to throw deep downfield. He's got a man, but he underthrew him. It is still going to be caught all the way down to the Chiefs' 21-yard line. Nico Collins Big time Texans first down. That ball was underthrown by Stroud, but Collins still making the catch. If he hits him in stride, this is a Texans touchdown. But that was a little bit underthrown, and it led to a really good catch by Collins. Could have had a touchdown if he gets more air on this football. There's another player down on the field and hurt right now. So we're going to take a look at who that is. First exciting play of the game offensively, and it's going to get a little bit killed by this injury, a little bit of the momentum of the game, because we're back to commercial now. Looking at trying not to be your parents. I just want to see some football. I want to see some football, guys. Man, we've had 2 injuries so far in this game, and we've also had 3 punts leading to 5 commercial breaks. So slow start to the game. Football, they love their money. They're trying to pump out as many commercials as possible, but sometimes it gets ridiculous. Today on my channel, we got 11 subs. We've been going for 3 months. It's been amazing. Subscribing's free. Liking the stream is free. Our goal is 5 likes during the stream today. So we're going to try to hit that goal as we keep going, but we got to get into the flow of the game a little bit. Would love an exciting, close, tight battle here today between these two teams. Want to see if we can beat the watch time and viewership of that Cardinals game, because since it was such a blowout, obviously no one wanted to watch the game with me. So I had like a good 6 people hanging out with me, but it's kind of hard when you're starting out getting more people to watch the live streams, and that's perfectly fine. No big deal. But yeah, trying to get more people in. If there's a better game, more people will come in. I think the most I've ever had on a stream is 38 people at once, which is absolutely awesome. We're going to keep growing over time, though, so I'm not too worried about it. It's all a part of the growth plan. Still on commercial break, though. Be a good time to take a little drink here. There's a Scottish guy in this commercial, and they're showing him being like a gigantic Texans fan. Oh, yeah, the Winter Olympics is coming up. Well, that'll be cool. We're back from commercial break, guys. Finally got back. They're showing Donna Kelly up in the booth. Man, imagine both of your sons. You have 2 sons, and they both go to the NFL. Now, those are some good genes. First play is going to be a handoff, a little bit of a pitch out. It's going to go for about 7 yards. I think that was Woody Marks. McDuffie got hurt for the Chiefs on that play. I didn't know who was down, but it's apparently McDuffie. It doesn't look like there was too much contact, but it looks like a lower body injury. There wasn't too much contact in the lower body. A little bit surprised that he's hurt, unless it was a knee injury maybe. Maybe he tweaked something as he was falling down. 2nd and 3 for the Texans. Going to pitch this ball out again to Marks. And he is going to go nowhere. Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down coming for the Texans. Five minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter, and 5. He's trying to jog it out. McDuffie looks fine. He's walking it off. He should come back in. The Chiefs are really banged up, so they can use every man they can get. Thus is the NFL this time of year, though. Out in the gun, going to take the snap on 3rd and 5. He's going to look to throw quickly. There's a flag on the field. Schultz is going to score a touchdown, but we're going to have to take a look at what this flag is. I think there's motion on the Texans is what they're saying. It looks like illegal motion. We're going to move backwards, and this is not going to be a touchdown. Illegal shift on the offense. Yep, the ball's going to move back. That Dalton Schultz touchdown is no more. Take it off the board. We are still 0-0. Let's see if that was actually an illegal motion. They're showing it. I don't know. He looked set to me. That was a really close call. That would seem like a ticky-tack flag in my opinion. But now it's 3rd and 10 for the Texans. Taking the snap. Stroud looking to throw again. This time he's going to scramble out to his right. He's going to throw this football. It's completed. And he's going to dive. Is he going to get the first down? They're going to mark him short, but I thought he got it. It was Higgins. I thought he reached and the ball was actually at the first down marker. They should measure this because I thought he had a first down on this one. 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Let's see. Thought for sure that he had the first down. Maybe they're going to go for this if it's 4th and 1. I thought he had the first down still looking at that again. They're calling first down now. I agree. It's a first down. So his feet are sliding. They're out right there. And actually, it actually is short. Looking at the replay, it does look kind of short. And now they're challenging it. So now we're going to get a little bit of a review here. They're going to take a look, and they're probably going to rule it short. It's going to be 4th down. The Texans will go for it on 4th down. It looked like they were thinking about it instead of kicking a field goal. I wouldn't blame them for going for it. The ref said the assist was incorrect. The ball carrier was short of the line to gain. Talk about an assist. Yeah, you guys shouldn't listen to me. I was wrong. Don't listen to me anyways. That's hilarious. They are going to go for it, though. Texans are going to go for it. 4th and 1 for the Texans. CJ Stroud in the huddle. Will they do a quick run? Will they do a quarterback sneak? Will they look for a quick pass? Which one are they going to choose? They might do a tush push. They're trying to get the clock situated. This last play has taken forever to happen. There they go. They're setting up for what looks like a tush push. Stroud is over by himself, not involved in the play. They don't want him to get hurt. And they're going to hand it off and get it. 2 yards for a first down. Their version of a tush push, but there's a flag on the field, and that was Stover who had the football. The flag may end up making this. It might be a false start. They're just going to end up kicking the field goal. They never called the flag on the Eagles, though, even though they should, but they called the flag on the Texans this time, so not sure what's going on there. Nah, I don't agree with this. Oh. Offsides on the offense. Man, that's such a weird call when that happens. It is Irsere again. Irsere. Aridante. I don't know his name. In the neutral zone. Man, of all the things to have be the flag, that I thought it would be a false start, but a neutral zone infraction. That's crazy. I really don't see it. If anything, a chief is across the line on this on the replay here. But now they're going to kick the field goal. Fairbairn has had a little bit of issues this year, but this is a pretty close one. It is kind of chilly, though. 35 yards. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Texans are the first team to get on the board tonight. Let's pop out our score. It is scoreboard time, and the Texans are on it 3-0. Texans are blue, Chiefs are orange on our scoreboard tonight. Can we see it? There we go. Perfection. Another commercial break. There have been so many commercial breaks so far in this game. It's been really something else. Commercial break right now, everybody. No worries. Not missing anything right now. Our votes are at 4 now. We got 1 for the Chiefs, who's going to win today, 3 for the Texans. Interesting.